Tom to put the badge and you were treating me as a guest. I'm so sorry, Swapnil, I cannot allow you to sit down because we're running short of time, but I quickly invite you to share your experience with this August gathering in a very short span of time. Please, Swapnil.
Good evening, everyone. August gathering present over here. Honorable Chief Guest of the day, Professor Vidhubhushan Mishra sir, Supreme Guest Shri Prasad Tripathi sir, Honorable Principal, After School of Management, Professor Subramanian ma'am, Honorable Executive Director cum Secretary Dr. Manke Mohan sir, esteemed judges, faculty members, contestants from various colleges, and my dear friends. It is with immense pleasure and gratitude that I stand before you all to express my heartfelt appreciation to Asta School of Management for giving me this opportunity to share my experience which I had as a contestant 5 years back. I won't take much of the time, so please bear with me. The platform that has been created by Asta School of Management is really commendable because it touches bases on a theme or a dimension, you can say, that is spirituality in education, which is often overlooked, but it holds an immense potential that helps in building well-rounded individuals. I still remember the day of 21st and 22nd February 2019, exactly 5 years back, when I had the opportunity to represent my college in this coveted competition. Competing with the best of the best minds over here, I got a chance to learn from them as well as share my opinion on this theme of spirituality. Coming to the technical aspects, like that we as participants get a chance to express, being it through various rounds of group discussion, ideation challenge, extempore, and one-on-one debate. It is something that we currently undergo in our daily dialogues in our corporate and IT industry as well. So from a very young age, when we are exposed to such things over here, it is really a great exercise and an opportunity that Asta School is providing to all the young participants over here. Well, this initiative, I would say, should not be limited to a 2-day thing, like to all the students, participants, and everyone present over here. The only request would be to not just limit our thinking or our practice of spirituality or discussion of spirituality only to 2 days over here. Rather, it should be converted into a daily practice, into a daily habit. Devote some time every day to pray to the Almighty, seek His blessings. Everything that we do is possible only because of the blessings of the Divine Mother and the Almighty. So I would like to commend again Asta School of Management for providing this opportunity year by year to the students to express their talent over here. I just hope and pray that this initiative that Asta School of Management has been taking since 8 years inspires other education institutions as well to touch base upon this topic, which should be made a mainstream in today's education curriculum, I feel. So, I would like to congratulate the winners in advance. I still feel every participant is a winner over here because you get to showcase your skills and talent to a wider group of people over here. Just a request to inculcate this spirituality within ourselves, not just for these 2 days, rather in our daily life and every day. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Swapnil. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you must be happy to know that Swapnil is right now working as a GC, right, with Deloitte. So Yugma 2019 must have given a lot of things to this young gentleman for which is working in Big Four companies of the world. And his proud father, Mr. Dusman Naik is also there. Let's have a round of applause for the proud father of the proud son tonight. We are talking about LCD family transformation, but Yugma, in this way, it is ensuring transformation. Thank you. Moving ahead to the agenda, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to inform all of you that we have also at the virtual presence of the winner of Yugma 2023, Dr. Cecil Moharana. He was from SC Medical College, Qatar. I think he is virtually present. So he is going to address all of you in a short while. Hello, Dr. Cecil, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, great. I am in after morning you have changed now. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. The voice is echoing a bit.
Now is it a little bit fine?
Yes, sir. It's clear.
Wonderful. Dr. Cecil, I would like to inform that we are in the valediction ceremony of Yugma 2024. We have Shri Prasad Tripathi as our supreme guest, and we have Professor Vidhuvishan Misra, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Samsung University, the chief guest. Okay. Beside them, we have Dr. Ankim Mohanty, Executive Director of Institute of Hospital Seva Management. He is also here. Professor Dr. Samina Subramanian, Honorable Principal. He is also here. Along with Professor Dr. Ashok Kumar Panda, Esteemed Director of Chartered Accounting and Communication. Along with the expert jury in the shape of Shri Bhagirathi Mahapatra, you must be remembering this.
Yes, sir.
And Dr. Ashok Mangraj as well, right?
Yes.
So there are a lot of contestants looking eagerly and thinking, Cecil bhai जैसे 2023 में कप उठाया था हम भी उठाएंगे.
Thanks, sir.
Okay. So it is over to you, Dr. Cecil. 5 to 7 minutes we can spare you.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
So first of all, namaskar. Glory to the lotus feet of the Divine Mother Shri Aurobindo. And my namaskars also to Professor Banki Mohanty sir, Professor Sharbina Subramanian ma'am, and Professor Dinasis Mohanty sir for inviting. And above all, my namaskars to the esteemed guests whose presence has multiplied the prestige of this program manifold. And I remember that Prasad sir was there last time as well, and he gave an awe-inspiring speech which lifted up our spirits. So before I begin, I would like to say a few things to the participants. I would like to congratulate all the participants who have made it this far in Yugma, and particularly their parents for being so patient and steadfast, because I assure you that this can be quite a daunting experience. Even I wasn't sure that I would win Yugma 2023, and credit in some part to Jinasi sir, who made the entire experience quite suspenseful and special. I think on the flyer which is in front of all of you, the word contest makes it look like it's a competition, and getting that prize in front of you seems to be the be all and the end all of the entire game. But I assure you that that couldn't be farther from the truth. In fact, I think that for me at least, Yugma was a spiritual quest in the guise of a god. So the real winner of Yugma, let me tell you to be quite frank, the real winner of Yugma is not the one who wins the prize that is kept here. It is he who takes the learnings and successfully imbibes them in his day-to-day life. When I won the prize, I took the vow to imbibe in myself all the learnings which I have taken from here. Now, many of you might be curious about my experience which I had last year. So, just today is of course the mother's birthday, which is why all of us have gathered here. But 10 days back, it was the English biologist Charles Darwin's 215th birthday. And a popular magazine in the USA published an article that was titled that the genetic material of the chimpanzees and that of the humans is 99% same. So there is only 1% difference. Now, the natural question that arises in my mind is that how can this 1% of difference manifest into such a big difference in the level of the consciousness? It is because those genes are expressed differently in humans. So that, my friends, is the power of expression, and that is exactly what the mother has conveyed when she expressed her hope for humanity. Many of you might have seen her signature also, that the bird of peace is descending upon the earth. The bird of peace is quite far, but that doesn't mean that it will never descend on the earth. There is a hope that one day it will descend upon this earth. But the burning question for all of us is, what will it take for us to do for that bird to descend, for that peace to descend? What is our duty, and how can we prepare this earth for the descent of the divine peace? All these questions were right in front of my eyes while I was standing on this stage last year. We have to express a higher consciousness in us. This has been said by many participants throughout the course of the 2 days, and I know. How can we do that? By having faith in our thoughts, courage in our action, and service. What I knew before Yugma was that a lot of courage is required to speak in front of the galaxy of intellectuals as here, like Bhakirathi Bhai, Ashok Mangaraj sir, Sharmila ma'am, Bankim sir, among others. What I got to know after Yugma is that courage does not mean that I should have no fear at all, but that I should continue doing the work that Mother wishes me to do. Because fear, trust, skepticism, these things are quite natural, they will arise. But what's more important is to remain unfazed by them and continue walking. What I knew before Yugma, especially in the medical profession, we have a hierarchy of staff. So there are senior doctors, junior doctors, interns, and then medical students. So any mistake which is done from our end does not translate into a matter of life and death for the patient directly. But we do get reprimanded quite severely by our seniors. But what I realized after Yugma is that it is alright to make mistakes, because when we learn from our mistakes, it is not just we who are learning from our mistakes. It's not just the improvement of me. It is actually the improvement of the entire mankind, because we are actually members of a larger family. So progress of one can mean anything only if it can translate to the progress of all. And I think that is the take-home message that I took from Yugma 2023. So what I would like to say is that the prize one of you will take home today, that prize may belong to one person and might bring some short-lived happiness for 2 to 3 days to you and your near and dear ones. But remember, when the divine peace will descend on this earth, that peace will be for all. So what is worth striving for? The prize which is kept in front of you, or for the descent of the divine? Which weight is worth all the time? Waiting for the prize or waiting for that divine grace? So I would implore the participants to contemplate on these questions for a while. And let me tell you, Sri Aurobindo contemplated on these same questions while he was in solitary confinement at the Alikot jail. And when he came out, he gave a very famous speech, and I'll tell you what he said. He was absolutely convinced of the fact that spiritual enlightenment is the way to go if a nation has to be liberated. And since 21st and 22nd February of 2023, I contemplate on these questions every morning, and that has completely changed my life. I have got increased clarity on what I want in life, and I have also got an increased clarity that what I want is not just for me, but it is for the betterment of everyone around me. In other words, I have to cooperate with others and evolve, and I do not have to compete and destroy all the prospects of the evolution of mankind towards that supramental state. I was quite short-tempered before, I must tell you, but now I have become more tolerant and open to any perspective that could come my way. So in these ways, Yugma has made me better prepared for engaging in activities that require teamwork, participation, and more importantly has instilled in me a sense of hard work, which I think that it was missing. Earlier also I used to work, but my mind used to be quite scattered here and there. But Yugma actually focused all my energies towards the good of all. Finally, in my Yugma journey, I would like to thank some special people, especially Dr. Pritiman Mishra, who first of all he brought to my notice Yugma, and he made me aware about it that such a contest actually exists in the first place. Dr. Piyush Mishra he had such a positive mindset that when we asked him how do we reach the venue, so he said, price sobo anima pai car ba auto darkar padibo. So that is the kind of positive mindset which Yugma instills into all the participants. And I feel that once you have participated in one edition of Yugma, nothing will seem impossible to you or beyond your reach. That is what I have observed in all my friends who have participated in Yugma. Even Dr. Ashish Naik Thai, who was with me last year, he encouraged me with his thumbs ups at difficult points of this journey. My batchmates, Dikshita and Gautam, above all my parents, particularly my mother, and ultimately we all know that nothing is possible but the grace of the Mother and Sri Aurobindo. So I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to them. I would also like to thank Astha again for giving me such an opportunity to share my views this evening. May the divine grace give us the strength so we go on to fulfill the mother's vision. I think one important thing that I realized after Yugma, before Yugma I used to think that everyone talks of divine grace and they talk in such terms that whatever happens through the divine grace and we don't need to do much or we don't need to worry at all. Now I have understood that that is not the case. The vision of the mother will be fulfilled regardless of whether we choose to work for it or not. But because we choose to work selflessly for her, it is we or mother who get benefited. And as Bhagirathi sir said earlier in the day, that will make the best of our tomorrow much better than our best of today. So finally, I would like to thank all of you for having me here. Dhanyavad and Pranam. Thank you.
We love the way you spoke and whatever you said to all of us. Thank you so much. And by the way, your colleague, your batchmate, Dr. Yugma.
Yeah, she is here, right, sir.
Yes, you got an information, right?
Right, sir.
So she is using her experience of last year, and let's see what happens.
Right.
You will be updated.
Sir, I think that anyone who has actually participated in one edition of the Yugma has joined the Yugma family forever.
Absolutely. So would you like to stay on live? Would you like to stay online?
Right, sir, I'll stay on.
Okay, great, fine. So please allow us to continue the validation ceremony as per the agenda. Okay?
Thank you. Yes.
So I think Dr. Yugma was feeling very happy. Yes, it requires you to touch this, sir. Fine. So at the same time, Samuel must be here. Samuel is okay. You must be thinking something, right? Yugma 2023 winner, no hair, less hair. Fine. Ladies and gentlemen, we are moving with the rest of the agenda. So this is trying to. Fine. I mean, it's just alerting all of you because it's time to listen to our honorable chief guest, right? So you'll have goosebumps because our honorable chief guest, Professor Vishnu Mishra, has more than 50 PhD scholars, also more than 100 research papers, and post-lecturer for ISRO and Odisha State Open University. And he has attended more than 150 seminars and chaired many of them. I think this is an inspiration for all the professors here after Corona. Wonderful. We are focusing on MTP and consultancy, etc. after being NAC accredited since 2023. And Dr. Vishnu Mishra completed research projects funded by UGC, ICSSR, MCL, Tata Steel, IOC, OPED, etc. That's great. And he had been honored with prestigious POSCO Asia Fellowship in 2007 and Commonwealth Academic Fellowship in 2013. And the kind of things Professor Vishnu Mishra has started doing since joining Sambapur University since January 2023, that is phenomenal. She has visited many countries like United Kingdom, Korea, Thailand, Nepal, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh. So, with thunderous round of applause, I would like to invite Dr. Yugma is now honorable. After Malayalam session of Yugma to the podium to share his peace of mind to bless all of us. Please.
Thank you, Dinathan sir. Namaskar. Jai Jagannath. And the blessings of the Divine Mother. Thank you everybody to be present over here. On the dais, the esteemed principal of this institution, Madam Sarmila Subramaniam, our supreme guest, Sri Prasad Separati, and the Executive Director of the institution, Yugma sir, Oratory sir, Genesis, and many others who are present over here, my faculty colleagues, dear students, and the most important of the day are the participants of this particular Yugma program. I congratulate each one of you to be a part of this Yugma, because already that has been our last year's winner, Dr. Cecil has already explained what we gain by attending this type of programs. It's not simply a contest to him. It's not a competition. Rather, he finds the way to transform himself and become something different, who was earlier something like an angry man, converted into something like a patient person. Thank you, Dr. Cecil online. Thank you everybody to be present over here. The problem with me, because this is my first experience with this type of programs. Usually I do not have much exposure, but from my experiences as an academician and mixing with young people like you, I am just sharing some experiences that I gained both from Korea as well as from England, from Bhutan to Thailand. Because I love young children wherever I go. I try to reach with them maximum possible. What is this actually? Why we talk about spirituality today or spiritual education today? Was it not there in Indian society or Indian culture? It was there, it is there, and it will be there. But the transformation that has happened across the globe, if you see, of course different reports have supported it, the youngsters are more spiritual than our generation. The reasons are quite obvious. Maybe because of something of uncertainty, anxiousness, complexity, or even sometimes you feel helpless and you seek the blessings of the divine soul who will help you like a savior. That has happened across the globe. Why this is happening? Whatever may be your faith, I am not talking about spirituality has anything to do with religion. Whatever may be your faith, there is a supreme divine in each religion, and that blesses us so that we exist in the world. This is the only message I can give to my youngsters, that there is a supreme soul. In our culture we call it Atma Paramatma, that relationship. Again, about spiritual education in our curriculum, that is another big issue. If you talk about, of course, UN has already adopted this universal human values as one of the important subjects in any curriculum, whether it is management or anything else. Why it is so important today? Why we talk about universal human values? What was the difference between without the values? For us, without human values, man is not a man, not a human being. He will be something like a beast. What is that human being? Human value precisely talks about compassion, sympathy, and so on and so forth. Means we are something like blessed. If you go through different kinds of you can say Upanishad, particularly the Katha Upanishad, it talks about God has created this man at the last. Why? Because he has given everything. Like our Dr. Friend has given the example of 99% similarity between sympathy and the man. But that 1% makes a big difference in terms of the manifestation of the behavior and the. So when God has thought of creating the man, the prime reason was he is the supreme animal in the creation of the God. What for? Because all the animals need to be tamed, need to be managed, but man is there to guide them everywhere. Let it be any form, anywhere. So He has created that man to manage the entire universe. Perhaps that is the reason why God has created this man with something called soul or heart. Because heart is full of compassion, heart is full of love, affection, and so on and so forth. But there is another thing that is coming up, what we call the mind or something called our thinking process. Even if sometimes we do something wrong, by applying our own logic, we try to prove that we are right and the others are wrong. Perhaps this is against human value system. Because human value system never talk about creating something or doing something wrong and passing on the buck to somebody else and you are Mr. Clean. That is not the human value system. And today, precisely, the world is in search of that kind of value system. Because most often you might have seen the conflict that goes between the countries, among the races, among the people, are because of this kind of attitude that basically which we call selfishness. Because selfishness has already prevailed over what we call the human values. So the time has come, and in different curriculums, human values have already entered in. And that human value again has a root from Indian culture. Because if you go through our texts, the scripts, or even the text, if which were written thousands and thousands years before, they precisely talked about the human value system. Now, the educational system across the globe is adopting this particular value system into their curriculum and translate them and modify them, which will be more suitable for the youngsters. Another example I am giving you. Recently, you might have read about quota, the destination for medical and engineering entrance. What is happening? In the month of November 2023, 26 students have killed themselves. Even just after publication of the JEE result, you might have seen almost every day 1 or 2 students are killing themselves. They are missing, they are dead, something like that. What is happening? Where the problem is? Why these youngsters who are aspiring to be a doctor or an engineer is ending, they end their life in the race? What is happening? Why are not they satisfied even after qualifying in that particular kind of entrance test? Again, the same concept of they are something like helpless. They feel something helplessness within themselves. They feel somewhere they fail, they might fail. And the most important part is they were never taught anywhere to be patient and bear something called develop the resistance to bear the frustration or the failures. So now that is missing. That is also part of human value system. Because human value system, if you see, there is a say, failure is the pillar to success. But today, failure is the end of the life. That is the difference what we see in the today's society. If the society is going to be in that particular manner, and the youngsters who are the future of any nation, who will show the light to the particular, who will become the torchbearer of the development of the nation, if they are just meeting such fatal consequences, what will happen to others? So my suggestions and my request to all my young friends, because you have already come to a platform, you have joined a family where nothing but positive things flow. And it is a blessing from the Divine Mother will definitely shower all of us. When it is showering upon us, naturally, all kinds of misery, fear, failure, everything she will take away, and it is only prosperity and happiness are left for us. We see the world because we are always expecting that the future of the golden age. And we are expecting, like Dr. Sisha has explained, perhaps this peace may someday landed upon this earth, where there will be no conflict. It is nothing but the concept of Ramarajya, where eternity, peace and tranquility will flow. People are prosperous, they live happily like that. Even the same thing is there in autobian hypothesis. We precisely talk about that. The world is heading towards that. But there is also, we talk about the demons, we talk about the dystopians, we talk about many other things who are disturbing this equilibrium. Perhaps this kind of platform, which has started 8 years before, now is marching on its progress or way ahead. And what I listened, this time we got some students from outside India, like Zimbabwe and Afghanistan. Really, it's something like commendable. And I must thank Asta School of Management for bringing up the students to our school. When I'm talking about these two countries, Zimbabwe or something like Afghanistan, if you see, Afghanistan was a part of Indian territory and they have the root in Indian culture, no doubt of it. Maybe with time, the things are getting changed. You might have heard about the Vyomia Buddha, that in the Hindustan territory, in Hindu Kush mountains. It gives the example of Indian culture was very much present in that place. Kandahar, what we talk about, the earlier name is, what was the name? Gandhar. The Gandhar province was from, now the name is Kandahar, like that. So also if you see Ethiopia and Zimbabwe, not many Indian communities are in that particular place. Even you talk about this West Indies, the Caribbean islands, you must have seen. Till that they also carry the Indian names. Even if they have changed their religion, but they still carry it. Same also has happened in Malaysia or in Indonesia. What is happening? Anywhere you go into the streets of Malaysia or Indonesia, you will find the influence of Indian culture. Even I have seen them in South Korea and also in Thailand. Because Thailand, all the roads are named after Indians, like Ramo 1, Ramo 2, like that. And all those Ramapatha or Ramapaya, very popular in that region. What it talks about? There are larger linkage between India and all those countries, maybe about 300-400 years before. So that is the route through which Indian spirituality, Indian culture has travels to that particular countries. This is what one of the important things the world is also looking for. If you see the ancient days, our universities like Takeshila, Nalanda and others, they have attracted so many foreign scholars. And what besides those were taught? They were taught about Indian philosophy, Indian culture, values, and even the modern science has started from them. Same also happened to our Divine Mother Srima, who was born in France but attracted and ultimately settled down in India, become an Indian, and also propagates what she called the universal values. So that is what you see. India was the destination for many. It is not only the saints, also for everyone. India has also become a destination. If I just adding a little more, you might have heard about this NEP 2020. If you talk about this National Education Policy 2020, precisely talks about human value as one of the core curriculum in the entire syllabus. Why it talks about and what they are going to teach here? Because it is only they are trying to give the message of brotherhood. And people are forgetting, getting away from what generally we talk about competition. Because competition has already taken away the feeling of brotherhood from us. And with this kind of platforms, like Dr. Sisi has transformed himself, I feel one of the blessings of the Mother is coming silently to each one of us and will definitely change ourselves and definitely help us to progress in future. Thank you everybody. Having such a nice competition and confidence, and confidence and others who are instrumental in making this happen. Thank you, Madam, for this. Thank you everybody.
Thank you so much. We cannot conclude our emotional prosperity to Honorable Vice of the Sambal University, Professor Vidya. And since we listened to the Honorable Chief Guest, now it's time to take the blessings of our esteemed Supreme Guest, Shri Prasad Tripathi. With golden hand, I would like to invite our esteemed Supreme Guest, Prasad Tripathi.
Thank you very much. This is our respected guest, my dear sisters and brothers, and my all blessed students and participants. As you already have heard Cecile, I told 1 or 2 years back, everybody has a promotion or demotion, I don't have anything yet. Every year I am at Supreme Guest. neither a promotion nor a demotion. And I am ashamed of being asked or told as a guest. Well, happily guests come every time. I am a part of it. Some days back we came here on a special study circle. I felt as if I had come to my own house. So, Supreme or you said anything, but don't tell me a guest, I am part of it. Thank you very much again. And friends, actually, Mr. Vibhushan Mishra, I remember another gentleman, when we were very small children, we were reading in Katak, a small school, but we were having study circles on Mother and Swearer. And Mr. Vibhushan Mishra was a very non education that time, might be some hard on his name. And he had done PhD of Savitri of Swearer at London also. He came from London and we asked him to then give a speech on Savitri. He told me, who will listen to Savitri? Because all of us know the Savitri is very tough. Hardly anybody, it is a mystic. Nobody says it's a possible thing to understand Savitri easily. So when he said, we'll listen, we said, how to listen? We asked him, kindly tell us, we will listen. When he came, he saw only about around 100 children only sitting in his front. He became astonished. I will speak Savitri, of course in Odia, not in English, but he said, all of you will follow. And not only we followed, we asked number of questions on Savitri. And he was asking, क्या पता है कि आप लोग इतना अच्छे समझ जाते हैं? I remain that Professor Vibhushan Mishra is a very famous academician, and I resemble him also with him. I live like him also. Anyway, thank you, Sir, your speech on this research work on religious and so many things. As we were talking in the ground floor also, very enchanting. Friends, Dr. Sisi has said something of signature of mother. Is descending the piece of the descending piece. Piece is descending. The signature is like that. Mother someone said that this is not a part of piece. We call it a part of piece. We thought that this guy is as if M, because mother's name is Mira Afasa. We thought it is M. She is written like this, but it is a descent of peace. The part of peace, he says. When peace, it doesn't mean that peace will descend. Peace is descending. Every moment peace is descending. Like we have to, feel it. Like air. We need not say that we feel air. Air is there. But it is in a physical body. But peace, one has to feel in consciousness, as he said. Not only peace. Mother's signature carries many things. And presence of mother carries peace, ananda, patience, faith, courage, grace, protection, so many things it carries. So the moment you want it, you just want the mother. Finish. Want the mother, to be the children of the mother. Father said, each one of the entire universe of my children. I tell you a small story. We are running out of time. Genesis told me that you should finish on this. No. Yes. The small story. Very known story. Maybe many of you might be knowing it. Some must be knowing it. It's a very ancient story in our culture. Four persons, very friends, of different villages. They went together to search for some job. They didn't have any job. So it was night. So they went, when it is only night back to stay, they took shelter on a banyan tree. So in the night, the king of the area was moving in this way to see the difficulties of something of these people around. But there are two dacoits. They attacked the king. And these four friends, they captured those two, and they saved the king. So king, these four didn't know that he is the king. King said, you have saved my life, you come to the king's court and I will take the king to give you some prizes. Next day when they go to the court, this was the king himself. You are the king. Yeah, you have saved me. Now you ask what you want. So first see, I am very poor, I don't have anything. Give me something, so they ask the minister, give him whatever he wants. जितना सारे रुपया खाता है गिराते हैं जो भी चाहते हैं दे दो जो भी मांगते थे नेक्स्ट वन से you see I don't have a house or room to stay kindly give me a building so he asked him to give him a very big building as he wants the third one says sure I don't have a good road to my village kindly make a road and they constructed डिपार्टमेंट कर रास्ता बना दो उसका काम हो तो फोर वन से सर मुझे उसका कोई जरूरत नहीं आई डोंट ऑल दिस थिंग्स लेट वन कम आई जस्ट वांट टू पे सम विजिट टू माय हाउस इट्स इन मोर पीपल आई विल कम ऑटोरी बट फर्स्ट आस्क व्हाट यू वांट ओके सर हमको कोई जरूरत नहीं आई डोंट वांट दिस थिंग्स जस्ट पे अस अ विजिट व्हेनेवर यू गो टू योर टूर पे अस अ विजिट in my house. He said, "So मानता ही नहीं कर पहले इसका डिमांड पूरा करो. First let us see what he wants. Then the minister prepared the tour program of king, and the first will be this fellow, the fourth one's house. So he first went to see how he see that the road itself, the chariot of king, the minister broke 4 times. As if so bad a road. So he had to I mean, prepare the road very good so that the king's chariot will come, not ministers. Then he said, this is the only road. Yes, sir, this is the road. And we are carrying it. Well, we don't have any problem. We are managing. If you can manage, no problem. Yeah, हमें तो manage कर सकता है, लेकिन king manage नहीं करनी, मेरे खा लेंगे. So the total road was constructed. Then he saw a small thatched house. What is your house? This is my house. He could come and sit here. Why not? I am sitting here, come and sit, how many here? Does this have a good night for you? We'll just wait 1 hour, half an hour. And 1 minute visit also in its palace. It's up to you, I don't know. Then he made a palace as required for the king. Third, if the king wants to take something for the king, पता नहीं कब क्या मार सकता है बोर्नवीटा खाएंगे कोल्ड ड्रिंक चाहिए कुछ मांगे तो फिर दे सकते हो कहाँ है हमारे पास कुछ नहीं देने के लिए चलो उसका जरूरत नहीं था फिर भी सब दे दिया everything was given to him because he will treat the king so the end of story as you know this story ends here what he wanted these people are wanting something what he wanted no I don't want all this I want the king to come to my house at least for one. So everything he got because he wanted the king. Likely, if we want mother, just mother, मैं आपको सुनाता हूँ मुझे मिल जाए माता जी मिल जाए you know she is not any she is here none other she is here in our heart as sir said heart also the best place you see nearest to all our सबसे the nearest point of ours is our heart. Mother is not far, not at all far. Whoever is the nearest thing, the nearest person is our mother. You find him here only and say, they are ready. They are ready. And once you shelter under her, take shelter in her, she says, come under my arms and you are protected. एक बहुत छोटा सा स्टोरी है रामायण में श्री राम और लक्ष्मण and Sita they were moving in the forest and there is a thorn getting to Sri Ram's feet. Sri Ram ने बोला ओह कैसे बैठ गया देख कहाँ है कुछ किया था सफाई में तो सीता जी sit down and found it the sun is there but it's not coming out. It's very small sun, it's not coming out. He asked Lakshman, just help, this sun is not coming out. Lakshman should try. Also the sun is not coming out. Then he shot in the face, looked at the face and Rama was laughing. He said, भैया जिसको आप पैर पे छान दिया वो कांटा भी ना हो क्यों आप अगर नहीं चाहेंगे तो हम कौन नहीं निकाल सकते इसको. If you give shelter to an enemy also, nobody is there to throw you out from your feet. So when we are not like that, we are very close. You see, all of us are children of the mother. All of us children. You see, what Shishir said is exactly his feelings that we will be having tomorrow, next also. We will feel that it's not just an experience or not, I mean, a test or examination or competition, anything. That's there. Throughout the year, having many competitions, many years. But this is a place where you really find something different which will guide you in your life all times to come. I am talking not by knowledge, I am talking by experience, by my feelings. Because for the last 64, 65 years, I am working for Mother and Srivendra. I know when you come under her grace, you come under her protection, life is very, you see, you feel that difficulties come, but difficulties not be your difficulties. Like somebody said, mother, somebody, he's scolding me. He's scolding me. Mother, what's your problem? He is scolding me. So what is your problem? No, I am unable to tolerate. No, that's your problem. Scolding is his problem. Well, must be for him. I will give you tolerance. The moment you get tolerance, any moment or all the people of the world scold, you will not cry because you have tolerance within you. When you ask mother, give these things. You give protection, not ask others not to. You see, somebody is facing a throne on his road. बहुत सारे कांटे आ गया रास्ता में. माता जी को तो पैर पैर माता जी क्या करेंगे? माता जी क्या करेंगे? कांटा साफ कर देंगे. म्युनिसिपैलिटी को बोला कि माता जी क्या बोलेंगे? आओ, हम साथ में जाते हैं. Come together. I will take you there. I will take you there. Once you have the experience of walking on the thorns, you will not be defeated anywhere. So this is the thing that we are learning here. My friends, you see, you are really fortunate, very fortunate. You are coming to Asta and this Yugma program is enchanting, not only enchanting, it's an enlightening program. I am coming every year, like Bhagivai, Mr. Bhagivai, he is also coming together, working together. We know these students, these children are coming from different parts of India and they are staying together for 2 days only. But see, what is the experience Mr. Sisi says. So, I also expect the same thing for all of you. Thank you very much.
We must clap for our honorable Supreme Court many of them want to be that court friend, right? To ask the king, please visit my place. Maybe got the road, building, money, etc. I know. Yes, your train time is there. There are a lot of calls from the hostels that I came to know. Don't worry. We are going to finish because mother is watching your faces. Mother is watching your faces. Fine. Yes, we are moving to the prize distribution ceremony. I asked my friends of the dais to get ready. In this context, I would like to request Honorable Chief Guest of the Minister to be of justice. Please, sir. I also request Dr. Mamsi Mohan, Honorable Okay, great. So the stage is ready for the prize distribution of Yugma 2024. I can see you are sitting straight. Chikwa, you are straightening your hair. You are getting ready. Great. Fine. Because we have got 5 finalists. I am taking their name: Sonal Satpathy, Oyutia, Ipsita Swine, FC Medical College, Sanskrit and Samuel Priyatam Das, BSSU, as well as Isha Giri. I want 5 of you to come forward, please. Quickly. Isha, please come forward. And okay. So for a time being, if you all can show your face to the esteemed dignitary on the stage. It will be great. Wonderful, wonderful. And somewhere did old girl. Yes, good, good. So you want somebody will be winner, something like this, you know. Winner, 40 years, runner of 40 years. Fine, fine. The ones are very ready, right? So, what is the name of the first person who's going to get something? Please, San Chao Chi Chitwa. Oh my God! San Chao Chi Chitwa from Zimbabwe is studying at Civil Global University. Chitwa, you are going to get the Impressive Diction Award in 2024. You are going to get a trophy for an impressive diction. I'm very happy. You will smile. We are receiving the trophy for impressive diction from both honorable chief guests as well as supreme guests. And here is a small chokri, you know, chokri, because prize. Honorable supreme guest and chief guest. At the same time, we have also got a boy from not very far, Nagpur. It is Chintamani Chaudhary from South District of Technology. Chintamani, I'm sorry, no time, don't worry. Chintamani, you please be here. Congratulations, you have been nominated once again for this impressive in the impressive diction category. Lot of applause for Chintamani. So Chintamani, you are receiving the trophy for an impressive diction from Professor Institution Mr. Department. At the same time, Chintamani, you are getting this beautiful prize as well as the certificate from the esteemed guest. Chintamani, चिंता करो बहुत करो इसलिए जाता था कल पूरी जगह जगह में दर्शन करके आया हूँ जी सर मैं मानना नहीं मांगे थे great wonderful thank you so much so 5 winners are here one winner one first runner up second prize and one second runner up is mentioned right 2 finalists yes I'll start with Isagi from Oratory. What do you think, Isa? What is Isa? Here it is. You're very close. Come here. Come on the stage, please. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Isa Giri, for the top 5 finalists in 2024, is going to receive the consolation prize. Congratulations. And a cash prize. What is 5,000? Isagiri from Oratory is receiving the consolation trophy from Dr. Yugma and the Department. Isagiri is also receiving a cash prize of rupees 5,000. Isagiri arrange कर रही है कि आपको इसलिए क्या आपको ऑटो चाहिए आपको कार चाहिए सामान लेने के लिए Isagiri doing something like this? Not like this? Oh, it's not targeting the winner prize. You're a sugar, great. Okay. I would also like to invite Samuel Priyatam Das from GWSC2 to receive the consolation prize. Samuel, congratulations. Please be on the stage. You are also going to receive the consolation trophy. Yes. Someone receiving the consolation trophy and a cash prize worth rupees 5,000 and the consolation certificate and the selection there. Last time someone पूरा इसको निकल गया ना ठीक है Thank you so much. Yes. Now, listening. Yes. I am finding a girl from Provincial University. Saraswati. Yes, let us go without much suspense. Saraswati Showman Swami is going to has been declared as the second runner-up in the the Chokri, yes, and a cash prize worth rupees 10,000. Dr. Banki Kumar and our principal, Dr. Swamina Subramanian. Saraswati, do you have your envelope? Oh yes, Saraswati is saying very religious wisdom. Volunteer, please take care of your envelope. She is very curious. Okay, now please, two girls, come to the front. Yeah. Yes. Now we have Ipsita Swine and Sonal Saraswati. Any case, audience, quickly. Any case, anything. Sonal Saraswati or number one, Sonal Saraswati, or else Ipsita Swine, number 3. Now this time, 3 always better than 1, my dear friend. You got it. Yes, it's true, of course. Let us not use a lot of applause of from Professor Vidusha and esteemed CPS Prashad Party and a gas prize worth ₹25,000. Ipsita जी ने क्या किया पिछले साल आए थे इस साल चैंपियन हुए मैं इस साल आई हूँ आगे सब चैंपियन होंगे कहूँगी राइट सोना सरस्वती सोना प्लीज कम टू स्टेज सोना सरस्वती you are welcome for first runner of So we're feeling very proud, as we are proud of your daughter. Congratulations. With this, I'm going to take the names of all those phase 2 qualifiers in this series with something for each one of you. Can I have 8 people signed from our team? 8 people signed. People, are you here? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. 8 people signed. Please come forward and receive your certificate and prize from the esteemed dignitary. Okay. 8 people is here, followed by Om Swarup. Om Swarup are here from Shoa University. In this, KP sir, if you can manage this. Om Swarup are here. Please Om Swarup, come forward quickly. Even one star, Provincial University, next. So Om Swarup is here from Shoa University. forward and receive your trophy and certificate. So, Civil Center last for the next center from Revenue University. People will give a moment to also. Thank you all. People come forward and receive your certificate and trophy. Civil Center last for Revenue University. Swastika party from Oratory. Swastika. Okay. Swastika party from Oratory. Swastika should be followed by Swati Swarajya Panda from Silicon University. Swastika party from Oratory. Swati Swarajya Panda from Silicon University. Swati, please come. Swati, I have told you something. Please receive your prize and certificate from the district dignitary. Shweta Das from Oratory, the next candidate. Shweta Das. Shweta should be followed by Amarjit Mohanty from British Autonomous College. Amarjyoti. Shweta Das from Oratory. Shweta Das from Oratory. And Amarjyoti is here. Amarjyoti from British Autonomous College. Amarjyoti wants to receive the certificate and the prize from the district dignitary. Chandra Sitka. Chandra, you are the next candidate to receive a certificate and gift. Okay, Chandra Sitka is received and you are receiving the gift. Very nice. Chandra, you are going to receive a certificate and the prize from the district dignitary. Can I have Rajasthan Sena from double SPC? Rajasthan Sena double SPC are you here? Rajasthan here, can anyone come from Rajasthan? No. Here you have Pratyata Singh from Institute of Health Sciences. Pratyata. Here you have Pratyata is there. Great. So Pratyata Singh from Institute of Health Sciences. Here you have well done, Pratyata. This is the certificate and the prize. Pratyata will be followed by Abhyusi Mahapatra from Oratory. Obviously, Mahapatra from Oratory is going to receive a certificate and the prize. Sakti Swarupa Parida from SCS Autonomous College, Puri. Sakti Swarupa. Sakti, are you here? Okay. Fine. Sakti Swarupa Parida from SCS Autonomous College. Please come forward quickly and collect your certificate and prize from the district dignitary. Sakshi from Kalingeshwar Nursing Sciences. Sakshi Swarupa Parida. Yeah. Sakshi is here from Kalingeshwar Nursing Sciences. Yeah. Sakshi, please receive your certificate and prize from the committee. K. Harapya Reddy from Government Sciences Center, Bangladesh. K. Harapya Reddy. KP sir, can you come? Yes, Harapya is there, right. Harapya should be followed by Vishnu P. Sahu from Kalamishwar Technology. Harapya, please come forward. Yeah, and the prize. Vishnu P. Sahu, are you here? Yeah, Vishnu is there. Vishnu P. Sahu from Kalamishwar Technology. Renu Duge from IHM. Yeah. Please come forward. Of course, it doesn't range from the Renu Duge from IHM. This is your certificate and the prize. Subhasit Das from Hyder Autonomous College. Are you here? Yes. Yeah. Shweta Kumari from Doranda College. Shweta, you are next. Shweta Kumari, please come forward. Subhasit Das from Hyder Autonomous College. Shweta from Doranda College. Yes, Shweta, please come from center and receive the prize and certificate. Can you have Bhavna Bhumispa from AP Autonomous College? Bhavna, are you here? Yeah, Bhavna. Bhavna is here? Fine. Can you have Aditi Sahu from Rohan Pharmaceutical Sciences? Aditi. Aditi is I think Aditi. Yes, Aditi. Aditi is here. Aditi should be followed by Sanchit Chatterjee from IHL. Aditi, please with your certificate and stride. Sanchit, are you here? Sanchit, please come. Sanchit Chatterjee from IHL again. Soumya Panda from Roga Soumya.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Soumya is here. Soumya, please come forward. Soumya should be followed by Rishika Mishra from Government Science College, Bangalore. Soumya. Please come on, sir. So Soumya, Rani Panda from Roga certificate from Professor and get Rishika Mishra. Rishika, please. Rishika Mishra from Government Science College. Well done, Rishika. And Abhip Shah Mohanty from Silicon University. Abhip Shah. All the participants should clap for them. You can take your prizes. Not an issue. Abhip Shah Mohanty is here from Silicon University. Can you have Rasmi Kanwar Hanspal? Asatya. Prize from the Italy. Can you have Anurag Kumar Bharatwaj from Come on, Anurag. Rasmi Ranjan Sahu again from Roland Pharmaceutical. So Anurag from Roland Pharmaceutical Science. You have Rasmi Ranjan Sahu. Okay, Rasmi already here. Rasmi, right? Please come. Please come. And can you have Avinash Kumar? Avinash Kumar. Avinash Kumar from Gurata College. Come for Avinash. Can I have Avinash from Gurata College? Certificate from the Institute of Dignitaries. Lakshmina Bhut, right? Yeah, that's what I'm told. Lakshmina Bhut from Karim City College. In this way, we're done with all the stage 2 qualifiers, and I request. Fine, since all the guests are ready, so please come. Round of applause for our guests. Mr. Somni Naik. Great, great. Somni, we came to know that you love plants, right? From Dipansa. So we have a plant for you. Yeah. Volunteers, you can come forward. It is for our guests. Mr. Somni Naik. Yes. Somni Naik. So I'm very excited because plant is connected to him. Very expressive, but thankful to you, Sophie, for blessing. You are having from with this, I will request I think my team officers, they are absolutely ready. We must express a sincere gratitude to our honorable chiefs, Professor Vidhuvasan Mishra, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sambhagpur University. Let me as grace this direction ceremony as the chief guest of Yugma University. So Professor Dr. Manki Mohan is very skillfully, Professor Vijay and Professor Dr. Samina Subramanian giving this some small sapling to Professor Mishra. And there is a beautiful memento to customize memento for Professor Vijay Mishra. Two round of applause for Professor Vijay Mishra, to whom we are expressing our warmest gratitude. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. I request Shri Bhagirathi Mohammed sir, esteemed Chief Director of Yugma Divine Protocol, on the following Fatima to be on the stage. Dr. Manki Mohan is taking the place of our Chief Director, giving Dr. Isabella and we are going to express our sincere gratitude to our Chief Director, Shri Bhagirathi Mohammed sir, by honoring him with this superior and this memento from the Divine One. At the same time, I request the magician who is present inside Anandita, none other than Dr. Ashok Manga. We cannot express with words the small gesture from our end as a token of thankfulness and gratitude to you for everything you have done for Astor School of Management year after year. Be it our be it Matter Development Program, be it Yugma year after year. Thank you so much. Now since both medical secretary as well as honorable principal are on the stage, I cannot resist my temptation inviting our honorable supreme guest, Prasad Tripathi, on the stage. Please come. The round of applause should go on as the from the entire Assam fraternity. Sir, we are planning to surprise you and you made me surprised. You are successful. You are winner. You are winner. Great. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, with this we will come to the prize distribution and expression of gratitude ceremony of this valediction ceremony. I request you to take your respective seat. At the same time, also request Dr. Manki Mohan, our leading secretary, and Professor Dr. Samina Subramanian, esteemed principal of Astor School, to take your respective seat. When I request our esteemed Director of Structural Council Communication, Professor Ashok Kumar Pandla, for the vote of thanks. Please, sir. I go down before the Divine Mother, folded hands, wishing you a great evening, and what a great coincidence it is. Yugma 2024 has fallen on the day when the nation is celebrating the International Mother Language Day. That is number one coincidence. The number two coincidence is that the 8th edition of Yugma is held in the year 2024, which amounts to 8, and we have the 8th edition. Furthermore, February 21st is the Guru Pusya Nakhetra, which is an auspicious day in the Vedic astrology. Thank you all of you. Wishing you a great evening. Anandita is definitely spirited with auspicious Yura, and you are carrying it forward. By taking this celebration to the culmination stage, I, with folded hand, want to give my thankfulness and gratitude to the Supreme Guest, Sujita Prasad Tripathi sir. Sir, we are immensely honored and privileged to have you as our Supreme Guest to have graced the celebration
as a referred spiritual entity. And year on year, we want you here to present with us. Thank you, sir, for gracing this celebration. Furthermore, our chief guest of this evening, chief guest of the celebration, Professor Dr. Vibhushan Mohan Mishra, Honorable VC of Sambalpur University. Sir, you have not only inspired, but have also empowered many students to live life filled with purpose and harmony and inner peace. Thank you for blessing the occasion and the celebration right from on the road, reaching here in Bhubaneswar on time, and we could make it possible for your presence so that we will be again enlightened, inspired by you. Thank you, sir. On this celebration of Yugma, before the meeting 2020 started talking about the human habits and virtues, it is none other than Dr. Banki Mohanty, the Executive Director of Masters of the Management, who has given a say in Yugma. And thank you, sir, for your excellence and unwavering commitment to the Masters mission. Thank you, sir, for getting the celebration. How can I forget? When you are celebrating the Mother's celebration, Mother's birthday celebration, and how can you forget when you are celebrating the nationwide Mother Language Day? Therefore, with passion, perseverance, and decisiveness and determination, the principal of Masters of the Management is none other than Professor Dr. Satya Subramaniam, who have lived in the heart of countless students who have had the privilege of being a part of this extraordinary celebration and standing shoulder to shoulder for its culmination. Thank you, ma'am, for your gracious presence. The most process enthusiast of Masters School of Management is none other than Professor Manoranjan Naik, Dean Academics. Your collaborative achievement, has given a reflection of collective achievement to Masters School of Management. Thank you for joining us in the celebration. I cannot forget Masters School of Management, cannot forget Professor Dinasis Mohanty, Dean in the soul of many students who started their adulthood with cheerfulness and joy. Thank you, sir, for your gracious presence and also contributing substantially to this remembrance in a greater way. It is definitely a great pleasure. I feel honored and pride to convey my heartfelt gratitude and thankfulness to the most revered religious entity, that is Mr. Bhagirathi Prasad. Sir, you are the supreme jury of being Masters of Management for the last 8 years. You have also given us a lot of guidance to work on the path, to work on the teaching, to work on the teachings of Mother, so that everybody will flourish and pursue with joyfulness. Thank you, sir. Yes, we got it. Next comes a brother to Masters School of Management, Dr. Ashok Mangala. You are a management guru, one must say, because management gurus have given 4 P's to the management, but you have given 3 P's to yoga. So this city we are going to take as a brainful of Asta, that is passion, purpose, and professional. Thank you, sir, for getting this occasion and getting this celebration. It is also very vital aspect that our supreme guest has not come alone. He has dragged, he has motivated many people to join us in our effort
in our pursuit to impart spirituality into modern education all over the world, and that is what is exemplified by the participant of students other than India. Thank you so much. I convey my heartfelt thanks to the faculties and to the parents who have come from other parts of the country and accompanied the privileged staff of the 2 days of celebration that is called Yugma 2024. I also thank the faculty fraternity of Master School of Management, senior professors, assistant professors, professors. Definitely, their heartful contribution to make this celebration successful is a really big part, and fabulously inspired that you are a member of this team. I thank all the media representatives, those who have worked on their lens and pen to spread the message of Master School of Management in the entire country. I thank you, all the 20 of the media. And behind this celebration, lot of things happens. Behind this celebration, lot of efforts is given. And that is Irish team of Master School of Management who are to make this celebration successful. Also, I do a mistake. There are 3 professors, those who also continuously supported in listening, explaining our message to the different institutions, that is the working committee of Yugma. I thank Professor Sangita, Professor Pratika, and Professor Priyanka. Thank you for your contribution. And there is something I pray that the soul which are present here, they are merely not joined. You are the chosen soul of the mother that you have assembled here to carry forward the message and ensure that whatever you have learned, please transform your life. That is what Master School of Management desires from you. And our relation is never going to end because we all are connected to the Divine Mother. Thank you so much. I also thank the queries. Some people have made the query, some people have handled it. In my message was that a celebration का कौन पूछ किसी और मीडिया भाई मतलब पहुंचाते किसी नहीं उठे मनुष्यर जीवन रे पूर्णता आनिबा परिपूर्णता आनिबा ପାଇଁ जीवन रे शिक्षा सहित धर्म एवं मनुष्यत्व निहाती दरकार एवं से माड़ी चलिए एवं विकसित भारत गठन नहीं छुआ. Thank you so much. That is why from the rest of Master School of Management, I gave a cheerful goodbye and let the dawn of I already one has come. I also call for Madam Saraswati to join us for the last one. This one,
भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंग तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मागे गाए तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
like to make an announcement for the Asta family. Tomorrow is not a holiday. Tomorrow is not a holiday. Classes will be suspended for the students. However, students who are participating in public purpose, they are supposed to talk to their respective coordinator. Please meet Professor Satyanarayana Mahapatra and ask him what is the time when you are going to report back to him. For the faculty and the staff members, tomorrow the reporting time is 11:30 a.m. So it's not a holiday tomorrow. You can have it.
Suspend.
For the senior students, we have Uttar Small Finance Bank, we have campus recruitment program, and therefore the senior students are supposed to report on time. Okay. So for the senior students, the reporting time is 9:30 a.m. That means the placement team will be available at 9:30 a.m. Right. And junior students, some public purpose, please coordinate with your faculty and please arrive in time. Thank you very much. Good night.